everybody, welcome to Witchcraftin'. I am a day late again. That's 4 weeks in a row. Wow. My apologies about that. As many of you know, my dad has been sick and he still requires a good bit of medical care, so my life is a little crazy, but I did get this week's craft done, and I did a simple Halloween painting. Get close. So I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about art. A few months ago, probably, I don't know, maybe even as far as 6, someone, and if you're watching, please forgive me, I don't remember your name, asked me to talk a little bit about the paintings that I do. So I don't know if I'm the best person to be giving art lessons. I can offer a few tips. I can tell you how I'm self-taught. I had maybe one class, an online class that Susie Blue does. She's real big here on YouTube if you haven't heard of her. I did one of her classes, and I really just watched all her videos. So if you're interested in starting to paint, that's an excellent person. There's always also willowing and sort of mixed media painting stuff. Now, this isn't mixed media. I didn't incorporate anything into this, although I could have. But mixed media is so fun. So basically, other than, inspire y'all to maybe do your own Samhain Halloween painting, I wanted to talk to y'all a little bit about the process of making art. It really can it can become almost meditative. It's a really good thing to do, and if you're scared of making art, what I had to do, I'm not going to say what worked for me was I had to allow myself when I was first starting to make bad art. I really don't think there is anything such as bad art, but to what, when you first start, unless you're completely gifted, you're going to make some mistakes, and it may not be up to your standards. So give yourself permission, first of all, to learn and grow, and keep all those paintings and drawings that you first do when you're first learning, because you can look back on those later and see how far you've grown. I keep a couple of old paintings up that I could just tear to shreds with all the things that are wrong with them, but I leave them up there because to kind of memorialize, when I first started on this artistic journey, and, this is a pagan craft channel, think of all the icons and goddesses you can paint, or magical sigils. I mean, there's so much you can do. So if you're scared, I want to encourage you to try. This painting is not even on canvas. This is the back of a puzzle board. I got this at the thrift store for like 25 cents. I'm going to spray paint this black so you can't tell, but I just wanted to leave it that way to show y'all what I painted on. Really, you don't need a whole lot of money. You need some decent paint brushes, because if you get the cheap ones, and I've done this plenty of times, the hair will start to fall out of the paint brushes and it'll get stuck in your painting, and it'll just be horrible to pick out. I use just regular, here's one. I use just regular cheap craft paint. I think it's like $1 or $1.59, and I mix it with gloss medium, and that's a tip I learned from Susie Blue, and it makes it a lot better, the quality of the cheaper paint. You just get a board, throw some white paint on it, or gesso, which is a primer that they sell. Prime your board and then sketch out what you want to do. If your drawing skills aren't where you think they ought to be, and you're scared of drawing, say for example a face. I was scared of drawing a face for a very long time. Dover Publishing has coloring books where you can basically use the face. It's copyright free. So, and then you can just paint on top of that. And I've done that a couple of times when I was first starting. And that's a real easy way to learn too. And then you can just cut the face that you did out of the coloring book and glue it onto your painting with gloss medium or Mod Podge. Either one would work. Another thing you can do to kind of get the creative juices flowing is keep a collage journal, sort of like a visual diary of what's going on in your life. And I wish I had one down here. I've got 3 or 4 that I've done where you just cut out magazine pictures and anything that catches your eye, drawings you've done, and you glue it all down in a book, and it's kind of, and you can even use it as a vision board. You know, except it's just going to be a vision book. Things you're trying to manifest into your life. I've done that before. That's a good way to get the creative juices going. Well, that's really all I have for y'all this week. I have no idea what the craft is going to be next week, so hopefully you'll watch and we'll find out together, because I have no idea. Anyway, I'm starting to ramble. I am. My energy's all kind of kooky today. But anyway, much love and many blessings. Bye.